This is my How Not to Game. I'm Callie Jack. Welcome aboard. We're going to be playing Semi-Trans today. We're trying to fix one of the city maps that I have messed up really bad, as you can see. Some people would say, hey, this is a great map. It's got all sorts of chaos. This is what we like seeing. But there's too many slowdowns, too many whippets. I mean, I've got a right turn into a horseshoe, onto a bridge to climb to get out of the station, or back down into the station, come off the bridge, do a horse. Yeah, this ain't right. Let alone the fact that we had an industry come in right next to the rail. This game is going to be wild. Looking at the finances of what we got available to play with here, I'm halfway through, about three quarters of the way through the year, into October, so I'm into that third final quarter. We're at 1.5 million income in. There had been some play before in the year. This is not a fresh map. This is me going back to a save point and trying to see if this is the point where I can stop the chaos and try to neaten it up and streamline the system a bit. Let's see what can be done. So the first thing I need to really think about is which one needs to be fixed first and how to fix it. Traditionally, when I do a fix on Devil's Towers, I come right to here, to the what's currently Dudsworth Smelting. I usually call it Dan Steel. We're doing Dudsworth Smelting this game. I changed a lot of the names. As you can see, most of the industries do have a name. And we will see what can be done for each of these as I go along. Got some ideas, got some hopes, got some dreams. And one of the most important parts is 21 SNS is going to have to abandon the original dispatch yard because it's blocking growth for Brenton, has been for quite some time between it and the refinery and refinery yard for Brent's benzines. It's been a nightmare for Brenton. Brenton should have been where it was the first spot that I started building in, the one taking off, not Malafield. That's been a mistake. It's time to correct that mistake. Do need to take a quick look at the map, and we're going to use some of the tools built into the map to let us know. So this area here, which is this area right here, is open for redevelopment by the city of Brenton, and I might just take and see what I can do to take and help that along. Part of what I want to do is a total rework of Brent's Benzine's yard. This thing's a disaster, let's face it. And I might have to take and do some total reworking. It's going to be an interesting gameplay series for you guys to watch. I'm going to talk about the past with this. I may even do a separate playlist that shows you what the original play built up, and I can't tell you my thoughts on it because these maps date back up to 5 years ago, sometimes 6. So it's been a whale of a ride on this map. I'm hoping this is the first time I can clean it up and get everything squared away, make it look nice and neat again. Sacrifice out, get out of those areas that the cities want to grow into and start opening them up. I'm Kelly Jack. This is the Devil's Tower playthrough, and this is going to be a gameplay playthrough where we're going to try to fix things like, what am I doing here? I got turns. I got to come out of and then back down, then back up, and then what was I thinking? Obviously, I wasn't. I was thinking, good enough, close enough for government work. I mean, I've got yards where I'm having to do a flying bridge to get in to do a yard for a stop. It should have been a throughput. We've got to take a better way to build this. There really has to be. I'm Cali Jack. Third time saying that. That's the name I game under. This is the Dyfed Rex channel. That was the name I was writing under when I was trying to write almost a decade and more ago. We're going to take and see what we can do. Right now I've got it paused. All my lines have names. Unfortunately, one of the big breakdowns early on was I erased all the numbers, line numbers. So I don't really know how many lines I've actually got. Thanks to that. I've tried to make certain everything's set up. All the lines have names. I've renamed stations, like I said, to the stations. And especially for freight companies. All the industries do have a name that have come in already. So I'll be using those names. And to show you those names, this is my industry list. The type is first, and then the name of the industry is on the back side. That'll let me erase the type and leave the station name as that company's name. Some of them I did shorten or tweak a little bit for the station. Where to really start? Should I start right here and fix this mess that is Mallowfield Monument Station? Maybe start thinking about a whole new station outside of town or up in here. That's something to think about. And I am going to take a few minutes to think about that because I've got my dinner on the stove. I've got to go stir it.